ഫ്രണ്ട് ഇരിക്കാൻ എടാ
Please, somebody come forward.
ഡിമെൻഷ്യ ചെല്ല്.
ഇന്നാൻ വേണ്ടിട്ട് കയ്യും കടിച്ചത് പ്രഭാസിന്റെ
Thank you.
ചേട്ടന്റെ ഐസ്ക്രീം
എന്താന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ
ശരി തുടങ്ങിക്കോ.
share your experience today from airport to here.
It was very pleasant. I enjoyed interacting with all of you, and it fills my heart to know that you have watched my earlier films, either O Baby or Zombie Ready. We are always very, very happy whenever a Malayalam cinema comes to Telugu. We all watch Mammootty sir's films, Mohanlal sir's films, all the films, almost all the films we watch. I told you, recently I watched Hanu Man Movie. I liked it a lot. I watched RDX also. We watch all the films.
Your favorite actor in Malayalam?
Malayalam, I think I can say Mohanlal sir. Yeah, he's also acting a lot in Telugu also, no? So Mohanlal sir, Dulquer sir, like all of them. Of late in younger generation, I like Tobino Thomas sir's kind of scripts. The kind of scripts that he chooses, I like him a lot. I love that film.
Actually, bro, actually, he heard of this pan-Indian movies, but we see some other like Korean. Actually, Hanu Man is making Korean, Japanese, and what made that one?
Nothing, bro. We just made a film about our roots, about our culture.
Yeah.
We just released it on YouTube. This is a very small film compared to all the big star films and all. This is a very small film, but the kind of love and reception that we have received from all over the world, watching the teaser and trailer, they wanted to buy the film. They wanted to distribute the film in their own countries, in their own language, because fans for Hanumanji are everywhere. So they wanted to buy the film. That is how it is being released in other languages.
Sir, acting in a commercial film is different, but in acting in a fantasy or science fiction film, it's more about technical and VFX details.
Right.
But sometimes it can be it can be backfired. In social media, many trolls can come.
Right.
For example, Adipurush, you can see that it was a big troll in
Right.
social media.
Right.
Are you afraid?
First of all, to clear all the doubts, this is not a god film. Adipurush is a totally god film. This is a superhero film, and at least we have to make an attempt in the first place, and we are trying to do something. We shouldn't be afraid of criticism or anything. We are trying to do. We are two young boys, me and director Prashant Varma from Hyderabad. We are dreaming something, so I hope everybody also likes what we are doing.
When talking about Prashant Varma, his previous films also, there are also historical persons are there. He used to adapt from
Right from Indian mythology,
Yeah.
Indian itihasas, not mythology. Silence, please. Yeah.
So is that the reason you are attracted to you want to work with him?
No, as an audience, I'm always attracted to fantasy films. My favorite genre is fantasy films. All my previous films also, if you watch them, they're all fantasy films. So I think the kid inside me is still alive, who is trying to do fantasy films. Yeah.
Can you talk about the heroine of this film?
Heroine Amritha Aiyer. I think everybody knows Amritha Aiyer. She's been part of Bigil. She's done a Malayalam film also, I think. She's done a great job. Every character in the film, even the heroine or the sister character Varalakshmi Garu has played, Prashant Garu always makes sure that the female characters are strongly, very well written. So they are there to move the story forward, but not just for the sake of being there. So she's done a good part.
I think he's making a universe, about.
Yeah, right.
Are you excited to be a part of that? You can be the second part also.
Definitely, it's about bringing the powers of other gods from our itihasas and gifting those powers to other regular normal people. So that is the idea behind making the universe. But after if you all like Hanuman, if you all support us, then definitely we will try to attempt this universe and make it much bigger.
Your favorite god is Hanu.
Mine?
Hanu.
Yeah, of course. Everybody's favorite god is childhood. When we are children, everybody's favorite god is Hanuman. Yeah.
Actually, we all expect the heroine for the first stage. What happened?
No, they're all busy in promoting the film in different parts. Or Prashant Garu, my director, is getting the final copy ready. So it's been a last-minute thing. So I had to.
So can we expect some success party?
Definitely. If you all make this a huge success, definitely we'll all come here and make a grand event. Yeah.
Just 1 hour ago, you have told that my godfather for Hanuman.
Right.
So how much you are excited for bringing Megastar into the pre-release scene?
Very excited. Chiranjeevi Garu is my inspiration. My first film, I started acting when I was 2.5 years old. I was child actor in Tollywood. So I've done about 50 films. So my first film's hero was Chiranjeevi Garu. I've done about 4 films with him. He's a very big influence and inspiration to me. He's been a very big influence on my life. So I've grown up watching him. I'm very excited for him being there right beside me on my big day.
When it comes to the second generation of Telugu, heroes, they say that it's very easy for them to have an entry, but it's very difficult for them to sustain. So, what is your comment and what is your responsibility, or how do you take it? Because it's like it's pretty difficult to be there and to sustain there. So, how difficult it is, and what is the kind of pressure you have to have?
Bro, I'm a first generation actor. My family is not anyway related to films. I started off as a child artist. A big director from Telugu seeing me somewhere in a bookstore, and he casted me for that film, my first film, when I was 2.5 years old. So that's how my journey has begun. But coming to the second generation actors, I'm not the right person to answer about their struggles. I can tell you about my struggles or what I have faced. It's always an uphill task for any new actor to get into the industry, to get that one break. It is a commercial format. This is ultimately a business, so we have to abide by the rules and play by the trade. End of the day, success only matters. So we have to fight until we get there.
Sir, you said this is not a God movie or something like that.
But it's not totally a God movie. This has God elements, definitely. This has Lord Hanuman's references. Yeah, all that is there.
But there is a big, huge fan for Hanumanji. Yeah, but it can also be a religious thought, no? Is there any controversies like that?
I'm sorry.
Is there any controversy? So there are many Hanumanji fans,
Right.
So when they see it, when they see this film, is there any type of controversies?
There's no controversy at all. Everybody is loving.
Sometimes it can be more religious,
Huh?
Sometimes it can be more religious too.
No. It is not religious. If you come to this, is too early for you to judge it. If you come to the theaters, definitely you'll be very entertained. Yeah. Is it all?
You like acting Malayalam?
Huh?
Malayalam.
Definitely, I will learn Malayalam if you make this film a big hit in Malayalam.
We are eagerly waiting for that.
Thank you, brother.
Did you watch Drishyam?
Yeah, of course. I've watched all the parts. I'm a fan of Jeetu Joseph sir. He's done a new movie also. Yeah. Waiting to watch that film.
What is your like towards the fantasy movement? Because when it comes to the Soumya Reddy and all that, and also you were the one who cast. You acted in Ishq, the Malayalam movie.
Yes.
So how attracted were you to playing that role, because that was played here, and you recreated the whole thing. So it can be a bit judgmental also. How was your performance and how did it come out in the real Malayalam movie? So it is going to be there. Comparison is going to be there. So my first part of the question is, so how did you cope up with that, and how was how do people receive out there in Telugu?
Ish.
Yeah.
To be very honest, it didn't do well in Telugu. But I was surprised by the way they've made that film. When I've seen it on OTT, after the film released, one of the producers has sent that film to me, offering that film. So I was pleasantly surprised, and I was shocked by the kind of ending that film has done. So I thought this is an unconventional route that we also should be taking, and many Telugu audience should also watch this film. That was my intention behind doing that film. I never thought about if people will compare me with Shane Nigam or anything, I've never thought about it until I committed to the project. But once I started shooting it, slowly it got into me. But he's a fantastic actor, there's no two ways about it. I think I played my part well. You should tell me, you watched both the films. Yeah, so you should tell me how I performed.
It was good, it was good. But I think, is it that, the climax that didn't work out there? Because
Probably.
Because every time in any Telugu movie,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always the hero.
Yeah.
Hero should come up, or
And one more thing is, just before Ishq's release, 2 months before Ishq's release, my previous film Zombie released. So there was not much gap.
Okay.
And Zombie was a out and out entertainer. So when people walked into the theaters, I think they might have expected it to be an entertainer.
Right.
We have mentioned it clearly, saying that Ishq not a love story in the same way. But still, I think somewhere they might have seen it as a rom-com or something.
And first part of my question is like, what is that you only choose this fantasy? Is it like your favorite genre?
Yeah. Fantasy is my favorite genre. I told you, I think the kid inside me is still alive, trying to do things that are not possible. So when it is not possible in real life, I'm trying to bring them into my films. Yeah, that's how it is.
Right. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Very, very, very sweet of you, all the Kerala media. Very happy. Thank you, brother.
One more.
Convey the regards to Malayalam audience.
Come again?
Convey the regards to Malayalam audience.
I've been telling the same thing all the time. Yeah. Hanu Man is releasing on Jan 12th. It will be a cool flick for all of you to watch. It's a superhero film filled with action, romance and comedy. Above all that, you'll have a godly element added to it. Definitely you'll have a great time watching the film. Do come along with your kids. Jan 12th only in theatres.
Jai Hanuman.
Jai Hanuman. Thank you, brother.
One more.
Yeah.
When Adipurush released, there was a controversy that they are leaving a seat for Hanuman. Like that, anything for this Hanuman?
We didn't think about anything of that sort, but as you raised the question, maybe I'll raise this concern with my producer and I'll get back on this. Okay. Thank you.